Hello, everybody. Good, that is going. Oh, right. I'm so excited. So many skeletons in here. Standard Cappy black bag. Oh, that's adorable. I love this. Ooh, it's very stretchy. It's on a lot of different guys. That's for later. Oh, I got so many of these. I was really looking forward to these guys. Um, I did adjust this a bit. And then I got standing. Not entirely stable. There we go. Right. So, I bought 8 of these, and 2 of them in a metallic. So, there's a lot of little guys around. I'm kind of curious about popping the arms and tails off, just building them together into some kind of giant mega skeleton with just little guys. Put that back on for now. Just get most of those out of the way. 4, 5, 6, 7. And one opened is 8. Let's put those aside for now. Did get 2 of these. 2 of the inborn title out. I feel like something's missing here. Oh well. Can't think of anything here anything not here that I did order. I've got a build in mind for these. This is definitely something that I absolutely stole from Cursive in the Walking Dead Discord, because they are amazing at building stuff without making it, big and complex. They just make real nice little builds that I really like. In there. There's going to be a lot of tiny, pointy parts, aren't there? Ow. I'll worry about the horns later. For now, fist crotch. Axis in each shoulder. outing hat. There we go. I like it. No port filler in the back there. I have an idea. I don't know how all of this is going to work out, but I am pretty happy with the thought of it. Nope, I'm not seeing any way to get these hands onto here without the entire body getting in the way, unfortunately. I've got some other thoughts, though. In fact, I'm going to try out one of those other ideas right now. I need to grab one piece. Just one. Gotta get something out of my silver pen here. Alright, here's hoping this works out. does not quite reach. Really hoping to give it some handlebars. Actually, maybe I can. Thing. Nope, can't get it to work. Yeah, I've got ideas, but they don't seem to be panning out to give these guys little. I need more pieces in silver that I did not prepare. Still pretty happy with this one. Get all the silver out of here. Much as I like eating corn and billboard and stuff that's been going on. Not the stars of this show. Hey, Micah. I got a lot of bones. Yeah, bones are here. I was trying to get something to work where I could give the handlebars for a stirrup to ride on a title. I'm close, but it's just not quite reaching. If I had one of these in silver, I'm sure I could get it with the big long poles. That almost feels like too much. Way too long for that. Those aside. You know, I remember the last time we got any undead mischievers. We printed something for those guys, and even stuck some gargoyles on the roof. So, yeah, this vampire crypt is going to just sit here for now. You know, I think first I want to do my little control rod. This guy was my... I'm quiet? I'm sorry, I'll turn that up. Is that better? There we go. How about that? That should be a lot better. Okay. So, I got my little vampire mage that I made a while ago here. And I think I'm going to give him some upgrades. Which one of you did I open? You're the one I opened. Where's your hole? There it is. And I need the split. Get out of there. There we go. And the evil croissant. Thank you. I actually made a couple of vampires. This one's more freshly turned. Doesn't need a hood to get out in the sunlight. This one's a bit older and starting to lose any semblance of what it once was. And this is what happens when you spend 300 years glutting yourself on the blood of the innocent. So just going to pop that on there. Hook this in here. Thanks. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of stuff left over. I love the look of that thing's painted on face. You're supposed to be a wizard, so you don't need the dagger anymore. You got a control staff. But using its power to summon and control dark forces is starting to wear on you. So we give you... Where did the hole in this bag go? This and this. Yeah, that was it was a little tricky. It's just like folded over twice. Like, here, see, it's just one piece. It just goes down and then back up and then over the head, and then I glued it down on the corners and cut little holes for the ears and forced them through until it was a big enough hole. That and stuff's falling out, so I know there's still a hole in the bag. There you are. I got 2 of the kits, and I got 2 of the Aussies, and I have 6 of the standard stirrups, and 2 of the... No, 8 standard stirrups, because they're cheap and small, and I wanted a bunch of them, and 2 of the standard Aussie. There we go. Now he's a proper necromancer, doing all the dark magics. Let's see who you'll summon. I have an idea. There's a little slit. Pop you out. Pop you out. Where's the little slit on this bag? There's almost always one. Well, when there's not one, I just gotta make my own. Oh. I dropped the switch pin. Oh, well, there should be another one here, and if there's not, I can just... I dropped another switch pin. I can always get more. I've got a huge thing of them. I'm just bringing this over here on standby. I think you might appreciate this, Micah. It's got a little 3D printed treasure chest full of switch pins. You're transparent. I don't want to waste you on this. Get in there. I left my little thing that I pushed them in with upstairs before the stream. I did not think that through. Well, that's why I've got a treasure chest full of them. Oh, this is annoying. Pegs are supposed to go into holes. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like when they're brand new, I have more trouble with them, just in general. This has been inside all day. I mean, since like 3. Still. Let's see if I can find a... Well, this will work. I was gonna look for one of the bone-colored ones that I dropped. There we go. I got it started. Now I can just put it on my desk and shove it down. Yay! You kidding me? All that work and this thing won't even reach there. Oh, wait. Answer is here. Where's the hole in this bag again? Oh. Actually, I kind of want to look at this. The shape of this mold, I really like it. This is so good. Perfect. Okay. Pop these arms off. You know what? I was really excited about this idea, but now that I'm looking at it in practice, I'm a little less thrilled. Uh, if these had one more cut, they'd be perfect for tons of building, I think. These little guys. But they don't, so I will worry about... I'll worry about coming up with something else. I think I will go with this head for this guy. Right? They're so close to being a great little building kit, but just if they had a cut at the waist, then it would be perfect for me. If that was at the waist instead of at the tail. Yeah, that's what I think too. All right. I'm gonna have that face, and you are going to have the grass bar head. And I don't really care for the bear head that has ears for some reason. No reason for it to have ears. Whoop. Grass bar head, where'd you go? And a little thing like that could have rolled just about anywhere. I'll just take the one from the other bag. Where'd the other bag go? Oh, here we go. Here's the other grass bar head. Yes, so sinister. I love it. I thought it would be it feels a little long, but I do still really love it. Yeah, that's fair. It's a big pet peeve of mine to have a skull with animal ears on it. I can see its uses for building though. Like if you put the waist into there and that part into the torso, boom, you've got a tilted up torso. Make it look a little more blah. But grass bar. Right. Okay, I like that. It's a little much, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it for being a little much. I'm going to see if I can do this without losing anything. Yeah! Did it! So worried that I would lose the grip of that cape. I wonder if I do this. Yeah, that lines up right. I don't know if that's anything, but it lines up right. Hey, it's Glyos. The beast's got as many backs as you need. What if your other hand is just a horrible little guy? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bear skull, but the rest of them I'm pretty jazzed about. There's a hand puppet, damn it. Ah. Hmm. I got so many options, and I feel like I'm holding myself back because I don't want to rule out too many of them. I don't want to use up too much potential on one figure. But I mean, what the hell? There'll be more drops. And there's only so many colors Bones can come in. I wonder. And I dropped it. Landed right on my slipper, though, so it's A-okay. Like that. Did I use the other bend piece? Oh, it's right there. You know what? No, not quite. Getting somewhere, though. Oh, now that is good. If only I had enough kits to do that twice. Time travel, second brand, kit van, new metal, only that piece, make it cup top. Hell yeah! I don't know if I have any Dragas down here. But, if I had to say... Oh, wait, I do. His fin is missing, or it would pin down his little cape thing there. But, yeah, they're around the same height. I just gonna... Meh. There. It's a little shorter than the Draga, I think. Side. Now what I'm gonna do is cheat a little, because I really, really want two of those arms, to round this guy out and make him really imposing and awesome. Where is the other splitter? Oh, I used the other splitter for the staff. Well, sure I can figure out something to do here. Like, ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. There we go. That's not too bad. And I got another splitter. Where'd I put it? I just pulled it off of there. Where the hell did that go? Going to need this. And this. And there it is. Now, there is a minor issue in that I only have one of these. But I'll just fudge it. I'll use something in a different color. Okay, let's see here. Spider. I'm sorry. Not spider. Rantu. I gave them a name, and now I just need to remember to use it. Yeah, these are just little bits and bobs. It was originally just like accessories for mischievers, but I'll need one of those as well. I know there's another wrist cuff thing in here. I'll just get the one out of here first. we'll just use these cuffs. And where is the other? There has to be another one in. I know I saw it in here just earlier today. Ah, found it. Ah, the glue broke. I was gonna give him a big piece of meat. Thank you. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I actually have one printed up in pink that depending on how long I go, I may end up building it. Just assembling it with all the little Glyos compatible sockets that I printed, and I was printing something in trans flag colors because I am trans, and I realized I don't have anything that matches the trans flag. So while I had those in there, I was like, hey, wait, that kind of matches Yayville. But unfortunately, the pink does not quite match Yayville. See? Then, where was I? Ah, yes. Pop that on there. I don't know. Should I give him that one or? Yeah. I'll do this first. I'm gonna give these guys some tattered cloaks eventually, I'm sure. And dropped it. Okay. Found it. I do kind of wish that there was a second hand. That would make a big difference here. I wonder, how does this look without these? How's that look? No. Proportions, like arm length, I think is a little better that way. No, because the wings make it feel like it needs more presence, I think. big old bony mace tail. Smash. Smash. I may actually switch these back. Or switch these around a little. See how this looks. If this'll grip it even. And it won't. Well, kind of. Not really. Maybe if I... oh, wait. I think I can just use these grooves here. Clearly fits around the grooves. Can it pinch it? Nope. I'll leave those for now. I'm one splitter away from 2 amazing builds. Oh, you're a mage, not a mace wielder. Well, it's actually pretty well attached. I'm going to try that with a regular size switch pin. Yeah, I got as many as I was permitted to get. Okay. Not quite as solid as I'd like. I feel like there's something I'm missing here. Something that would just make this work. Which couldn't possibly be this, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Nope. That absolutely will not fit over that. I don't know. I don't like any other thing that I'm trying to do as much. Is the first thing I did. You know what? You get this one. You get one made of wood and gold, but filled with dark power. Boom. And then I'll just use these for weapons. Apparently I cannot hold on to anything at all, ever. Where's your hand? I kind of like how that tail came out. Like, it's clearly wrong, but that kind of makes it more right. Which piece is giving gene stealers? I'll just say now, I don't know Warhammer. Except orcs are fun. No, you know what? I just had a brilliant thought. I know exactly what to stick on there. And I dropped it earlier and never recovered it. Okay, one sec. I have figured out what I was missing. Boom. Excellent necromancy step. Come on, focus up. Hey. Come on, camera. Now I'll just put this croissant in this claw. Croissant. Get in there. This claw does not... I find the claw does not grab the croissants reliably. Anybody else out there have that problem of their claws not grabbing croissants reliably? Glyos or otherwise? There we go. Now where's that croissant that I dropped? You just look there, be pretty. Sit there, be pretty, rather. And the croissant that I dropped is... there. I'm keeping a headlamp next to me while I'm streaming so that I just always have a light source I can pick up and use. Okay. I don't know about that, but that is what gave me the thought for the croissant. Not the croissant, the grass bar head. Need something for you to use as a weapon. See if I had one more splitter. Once again, I'd just use 2 of these tails. They'd be amazing. Or 2 of the, Nar whatever horns. No, that's nothing. All of this is just so close. Like, one more kit and I'd be good. But Cappy had to do what Cappy had to do, so I don't begrudge him that. I just lament it. You know what? What am I doing? Promethium was here Oh, Cappy actually put out an Axis set not too long ago. It was just these torn ones. Just an Axis joint set. Oh, you're saying... Oh, I see what you mean. If Promethium from the server was here, he'd be yelling at me to mix my colors. I don't like being yelled at, but I do acknowledge when somebody's right. No, you know what? I'm going to just... There. That's a good weapon. So bendy. I don't know. I kind of want just like a sword for this guy. I can do a weirdly curved sword. I just need some way for him to hold it. Some kind of handle for that. Do I have any in my little box here? Oh, yeah, but I'm not sure I like the color match that much. I just got away from using one of these things. I'll just do that. There. There. I like that. Yeah, now I think this guy's about done. Now, how do I build you up? Yeah. 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 Hmm. don't know, I want more bulk, but there's just not a lot to go around. Wrong arm. There. Well, I know it can give the illusion of bulk. Maroon would look pretty good with these guys. I'm gonna grab my reds tray. Not a lot of maroon in here. A little bit. We'll see what I can work with in this. Yeah, I kind of skipped over the wave with the black hole homages from Oh Now, or else I'd have a lot more to go off of here. I'm going to check my pinks and purples. All right. There's a maroon, but we need a female piece to go through it. How's it going, Thanos? Wait. Wait. An idea. That might be something. Not sure what, but it might be something. I'm going to go back to the other one and look for the other. I used to have these sorted much better, admittedly, but just take one of these. No. And maybe. No, it needs more curve. Fortunately, I think I used up all the parts in that color that I had a while ago. You know, like one axis ball in that color would do it for this, but I don't have any that I haven't used on a big build. Yeah, it's pretty yucky looking, but I don't like how it goes straight out like that, and I don't like how long this one is. So, you know, Well, there's an idea. Not for Graspar, but for this guy. The original version of my Thanos energy saber thing. Yeah, kind of like that. Put old Prince to use. I mean, if this was the purple one, then I would just use Neo Nebula Zoloid because that looks amazing with this. But I just can't seem to find anything good in my purples bin. I'll check my whites, grays, maybe my yellows and browns. Those are all rare enough colors that I have doubled up on bin space. Do I have any pale enough yellows in here? Oh, Will is in here. Hello, Will. My brother cannot interact, but he is watching the stream. Not seeing much to go on in here except for this, and I'm not sure how I like that. I used up most of this guy, this Mushi, for something entirely different. Check my grays now. Alright, now whites and grays. If I could get something going for a right arm with either Mushi or... or, Manglores. That would be great. If only I had some more small balls. And I dropped that. Move this up here. Just so it's not in my hands while I'm trying to put together an arm. on there. Okay. Now we're talking, I just need a hand. Actually, that'll look a little better. Oh, I figured out where all the small balls for that color went. Now, as I've mentioned, I have forgotten to bring down my splitter, but I do have option B. Where the hell did option B go? Got it. From the Spy Monkey Armory kits. Boom. Just getting a feel for how I want to do this. These. Well, go ahead and find that one now. Come here, headlamp. Not you, giant scissors. Okay, got it. Can every piece in my bin just stop flying all over the place? Really help my building. Oh my gosh. Not a perfect match, but I'm taking these out of here for the little guys. Do I have any more of those? One of these. I feel like I've got an idea, but I can't figure out for the life of me what it is. Anybody else get like that one in the building? Where's all 4 of those anyway? Oh my goodness. My wife brought me a milkshake. And they remembered the straw at the restaurant this time? Restaurant, McDonald's. They've been forgetting our straws a lot lately. Yummy. Okay, now. Here's where we're at. And what I need is, I don't know. Wait. Okay, I got it. Sorry for the hold up, everybody. I figured out what I'm doing here. Alright. Got that. Then just oh my gosh, if I can line all 3 of these up, this is going to be wonderful. You don't need a weapon. You're already a big dragon guy. Okay. Get that one on there. That one on there. And that hand on the middle of the bar. Get it over the thumb. And get over the thumb. There we go. Very bent. A little worrying how bent that is. But go that way. Not too bad. And now, give it a mace head. But I want to give you a little cloak. My hands are shaking like crazy. They get a little buggy when too much precision work. Or maybe I'm just nervous because I am streaming. Don't see my little sewing kit, so I'm just going to boop. Oop. Yeah. I may have to call it soon. I can't straighten up. Keep dropping everything. Go. Got that. Now let's just pull it over like this. And okay. Yeah, that helps a little. I think having that one hold the butt of the staff. And then I just need a way to secure this, which historically, just a dab of glue. Get that over the shoulder first. That cloak idea worked out better than I expected it to on the first pass. Drop the glue applied. And just hold that there for a sec. And it should be about good. Oh, right, that's a fold there. Drop in the fold, drop outside the fold. There we go. Yeah, I want it to look like something like covered in ratty scraps, which technically it is. So, yeah. Just something that has been surviving off of scraps in the desert. Yeah. And okay. Yeah, I like that. Still not sure. I'm not entirely sure about this arm. I'd still rather have just like a big. Well, you know what? If I want just a big fist thing, I can just put this mace hand on here. And now he's got a. He has a. I'm just gonna put some of those tails on here for good measure because I kind of like the way that looks. All these loose threads. Oh, that glue's coming loose. Come on, take glue, take. All right. I think that's pretty good for that guy. And I really like how this guy came out. And both are. I'm pretty pleased with both of them, yeah. Glue is not taking quite as well as I'd hoped. I'm going to apply a bit more. Open it all the way. I had fabric glue. It was a little better for this, but the difference has actually been pretty negligible overall. Okay. Give that a little tug. This up. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So these two war beasts that this necromantic vampire guy has managed to summon. That was a fun almost hour and a half, I want to say. Yeah, hour and a half, 40 minutes almost. Um, my hands are like not liking it whenever I try to focus on something. So I am gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight. Um, thanks for being here, Micah. Thanks for being here, Will. If anybody else is here, thank you for being here. Everyone have a great night.